Look at that fish. Look at that fish, guys. That's a big blue. That's the biggest blue. Oh my God. That's a big freaking blue. Look at that fish, guys. Oh my God. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're fishing with chicken liver. So as you guys know, chicken liver is the most popular bait for catfishing, and everybody tells you just get chicken liver, you will catch catfish. But they forget to tell you that chicken liver loves to fly off the hook. And you go get your chicken liver, you get to the spot, and you can't keep the chicken liver on the hook to save your life. So today I'm going to be showing you 5 ways that you can keep your chicken liver on the hook so you can catch more fish. So my name is Mo, and let's get into it. Alright guys, we're going to start with number 5, which is my least favorite way to keep the chicken liver on the hook for many reasons, and we're going to go through those, and then we're going to go all the way to number 1, which is my favorite way to keep the chicken liver on the hook, the easiest and the most efficient way that I can find out there. So number 5, we're going to start with the treble hooks, guys. This is a treble hook right here specifically for catfishing. This comes with mesh on the hook itself, and you have a treble hook. As you guys know, the treble hook itself has 3 hooks, right? So that helps to distribute the pressure and the weight of the chicken liver into the hooks. So I'm gonna show you how do I set this up, and I'll tell you the pros and cons of this method. Okay, here we got the treble hooks. This come already rigged. I bought them at Walmart. They call vegan bait holders. So it's pretty much just a treble hook with a sponge and a little bit of mesh on the top. That sponge is gonna help you to keep your chicken liver on the hook itself. So now I'm gonna attach the pre-rigged treble hook to my main line. I got a swivel here, and I'm gonna be using improved clinch nut. It's one of my favorite nuts. It's super secure and it rarely fails. Alright, so got a swivel and a treble hook at the end. After the swivel, we got a bead and a big lead, guys. So it's just a regular Carolina rig. Now we're gonna be putting the chicken liver on the treble hook. Just grab the hook, push the mesh out of the way, and just squeeze it on top of the 3 hooks. Sometimes I open the mesh up a little bit and squeeze more chicken liver in there, but that actually works pretty good. And there you go. That's how you end up with. Your chicken liver stays on that hook. The sponge, the mesh, and the 3 hooks of the treble hook will help it to hold it in place. That's how you set up the treble hook and the chicken liver. As you guys can see, it stays on the hook. You can cast with it, but it will stay on the hook around 70% of the time. You still will lose some chicken liver. And also, if you catch a fish with a treble hook, you're most likely gonna hurt that fish. If you're not planning to keep that fish, you're gonna hurt it and probably it's gonna die. So you're gonna have to keep the fish at that point. So if you're not planning to keep fish, I wouldn't use the treble hooks. That's why I really don't use treble hooks, and that's why this is my least favorite way to keep the chicken liver on the hook. So with that said, let's move to number 4. All right, number 4, guys. Number 4 is a trailing hook. Okay, so I usually use circle hooks and I use a single hook. But if you want to use this method, you're gonna need to use 2 hooks. Now, some states don't allow that, so you have to check your regulations, but it's pretty much 1 main hook and a smaller hook trailing. Okay, that's called a trailing hook, and that's gonna help distribute the weight of that chicken liver to both of those hooks, and it's gonna help you keep the chicken liver better on those hooks. So let me show you how I set that up, and then we'll go with the pros and cons about this method. Alright guys, so this one I got it already tied up. I got a main hook, it's a circle hook, and I got a smaller hook trailing. They're really easy to tie
You can use the nutless knot, or you can use a snell knot. So when you're using this method, you want to get a nice healthy piece of chicken liver. You want to distribute the weight of the chicken liver between both of the hooks. That's going to help the chicken liver stay on the hooks. So I usually hook the big hook first, the main hook, and then I hook the smaller hook on the bottom, and that's going to help hold it in place. This is also going to help you to catch the smaller fish that are trying to steal your bait, because they're probably going to get hooked on the smaller hook. So there you go, guys. Really simple, really efficient, and catches fish.
All right, so that's how you set that up. Again, the downside of this is that doesn't work every time. You're still gonna lose some chicken liver sometimes. Again, it's just the hooks. So now you have two hooks. You have better chances to keep the chicken liver there, but you can't really cast it super far or bomb it out there, because you will still lose chicken liver, guys. The other thing is, again, it might not be legal in your state, so you might not be able to use this method. So there you go. Now, the pros on this method, though, I want to say that if you have a smaller catfish nibbling on your bait, you most likely going to get those little fish, because they're going to go for the smaller hook and they're going to get hooked. But with that said, guys, that's number 4. Let's move to number 3. Number 3, guys, is going to be the pantyhose, okay? So this is going to sound kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure you guys heard about this before. So if you have a girl in your life, just get old pantyhose. She might have it sitting there. I don't think nobody really using them anymore. So you're gonna get a pantyhose, you're gonna cut pieces of that pantyhose, and that's like a really fine mesh. And that mesh, you can actually make a ball with the chicken liver and hook it on the hook. That's gonna keep the chicken liver on your hook. So I'm gonna show you how to set this up, and then I'll tell you my thoughts behind this one.
Okay, guys, for the purpose of the visual, I brought all the pantyhose. I'm gonna cut the leg part off. That's the one you want to use, and I'm gonna cut it again, and I'm just gonna make small little squares that I'm gonna use to put the bait on. So cut that size and cut the other side. These pantyhose are made of a really fine mesh that allows the chicken liver juices to come out and the fish to find your bait. So here you go. You get a big, nice, healthy piece of chicken liver, and then put it inside the little pouch. Now what you want to try to do is you want to try to hook all the edges of this pouch into the tip of your hook. Okay, and this can be tricky sometimes. So I usually try to ball it up, kind of like making a dumpling, if that makes sense. And then I want to run my hook through the top. And then after I do that, I'm gonna keep hooking all the little edges back into the tip of the hook, because you can't have no opening. If you have an opening, the chicken liver is gonna escape, or a small fish is gonna eat the chicken liver through that hole. So this takes a little bit of time, but it's a must if you want to use this method. So you can prepare your pieces of pantyhose at home, and just cut them up and bring them, and you can use them at the bank. But as you can see, it's not as simple. I mean, it's not as easy to put all the corners of the pantyhose in the tip of the hook. Sometimes I have a little excess of the material, and I like to cut it off. I don't want to have any edges hanging. And see, it's taking me a minute to get all the little corners put into the tip of the hook. But the pros on this is that you can definitely throw this as far as you can, and it's 100% for sure that the chicken liver is going to stay on the hook.
Alright, so this one, it works effectively, but I feel like the texture of the pantyhose, in my opinion, the fish can feel it, okay? So some fish will kind of nibble on it, and they're gonna feel that mesh, not really feel the chicken liver texture, and just drop it, not eat the whole thing. You will never know the bite. Now the other thing is that pantyhose, you have to carry around pieces of pantyhose. That's kind of weird, and some people don't even have access to pantyhose. You can buy pantyhose, but then you're spending money on that, and it's not that efficient. The other reason I don't really like this method is because you have to make sure that all the little sides of the pantyhose are hooked into the tip of the hook. If not, the chicken liver is going to escape, and then you don't have the chicken liver, you lose your bait again. But it does work. The process that it does let the scent out, and then the fish will gonna be able to find your bait. If you don't have any other method, I will definitely use this one over the treble hook or the trailer hook. But it's not practical because you have to be doing a lot of work on the bank, and I really don't want to do that. I just want to get there and fish. So with that said, that's number 3, guys. It will work. All right, let's go. This is good. This is a good fish. Feels like a good fish, guys. All right, let's go. It's coming in, it's coming in. First fish of the day. The sun is almost out. Last light, to be honest with you. And it feels like the bite just picked up. Feels like a decent fish, maybe 3 pounds. I'm not trying to horse him in. Oh, he's going this way. Oh, okay. It's a decent fish. It's really pulling. All right, relax. We can't miss this fish. It's close. It's pulling. This might be a good fish, guys. This might be a good fish. All right. Might be a good fish. There we go. There he is. All right, first fish of the day. It's fighting. This fish is a fighter, for sure. Look at my drag in place. All right, it's okay. I'll let you go. All right, first fish of the day. Now he's not big, but he was fighting really good, guys. This fish was fighting really good. It was a decent bite, guys. There you go, guys. First fish of the day right there. Look, the circle hook right on the side of the mouth. See, that's why I was not trying to horse this fish in. See how easy the hook came out? Just like that. There you go, guys. First fish of the day. Nice little channel catfish, probably like 5 pounds. I've been struggling all day. He's really upset. You know, it's really good eating size, to be honest with you. I will definitely eat this fish, but today I'm not keeping fish. But we're gonna let him go. Cut him on that chicken liver and a little piece of bluegill, and then there you go. That's what you gotta do if you wanna catch more fish, guys. Just use the 5 steps or the 5 methods that I show you guys. You can catch a fish like this with that chicken liver. You guys know it works. All right, so let me go ahead and release it. There he goes. All right, guys, method number 2 is just a simple knot. Okay, this one is the cheapest. You don't have to spend anything, you don't have to prepare anything. All you gotta do is learn this simple knot, and it's the egg loop knot. Okay, so there's many tutorials out there that you can learn this knot, and it's pretty much a snail hook with a loop that you can retract, and then you can use that loop to actually loop around your bait and hold it in place. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to set up this one, and I'll give you my thoughts.
Alright guys, so I already tied the egg loop knot on this circle hook. I'm using a slightly bigger hook that I usually use, so it'll be easier for you guys to see. If you guys can see, the egg loop knot has a loop that can be retractable. Okay, so you can retract the loop and use the loop to tie an egg, hence the name egg loop knot. But today we're going to be using that loop to hold our chicken liver in place. So we're going to grab a nice healthy piece of chicken liver again, and I'm going to put it through the hook. Okay, this chicken liver that I was using this particular time is a little frozen, that's why it behaves kind of weird. But when you have a nice piece thought out of chicken liver, it should be really easy to hook it and tie the loop around it. So you guys can see I hooked it once, and then I'm gonna use the loop to hold it in place. And once I pull the line tie, it stays in place.
Alright guys, as you guys can see, it's just a simple knot. You don't have to spend nothing, you don't have to prepare anything, you don't have to bring nothing special. You make the knot and you make sure that you put the loop around the chicken liver and you're able to cast it out there and it should hold. Now this one is not 100% of the times. That's why it's not my number one, because sometimes the chicken liver will still, and the line will still cut the chicken liver and it will fall off, right? Sometimes it will still happen. But for the most part, it will help you keep the chicken liver on the hook, so you don't have to prepare anything, you don't have to do extra things at the bank, and you can just concentrate on fishing, learn the knot. It will help you, and if you forget any of the other methods that I'm teaching you today, as long as you know the knot, you're always gonna have line and you're always gonna have a hook. So this is one that you need to learn. All right guys, and my number one, my favorite, my best way to keep the chicken liver on the hook is using elastic thread for fishing, guys. Some people call it magic thread. It's just like a really small rubber band thread. So you use that thread and the chicken liver will never fall off the hook.
Alright, here we go. This is how you set this one up. This is the thread I'm talking to you guys about. This is the magic thread, guys. I like to call it magic thread because it's so magical the way it works. Okay, so I got my circle hook here, I got my chicken liver. I'm gonna hook the chicken liver just as usual, like you were gonna use it like any other day. Okay, so this piece of chicken liver, if you guys can see, it's actually falling apart. Okay, and I kept using the same piece because I want to prove the point that it doesn't matter how soft the chicken liver that you're using is, with this technique you can keep it on the hook. So once you got your chicken liver on the hook, all you gotta do is grab your magic thread and just wrap it around your chicken liver as many times as you like, as many times as you want to, guys. Whenever you guys are sure that the chicken liver is not going anywhere, all you gotta do is just pull it and pop it, and you don't even have to make a knot. And there you go, guys. Beautiful, easy, and simple.
All right guys, with the thread is the best way, because the chicken liver will stay on the hook. You will have the texture of the chicken liver on the outside, and you can cast that miles and it's not gonna fall, it's not gonna come off. Okay guys, now the thread is around 10 bucks. Like I said, you can buy it in Amazon, you can buy it I think at some tackle shops, but you buy it, you get two, and that's for pretty much enough for the whole season. All you have to do is remember to bring it, and that's it. It's not a lot of preparation. You put the chicken liver like you saw on the hook, and then you just do the thread around and you're good to go. You can bum it out there and the chicken liver will stay on the hook. Okay, so
that's a good fish right there. Tangle all my lines up. Okay, that's a big fish, yo. I don't know if you can see that. That's a big fish. Relax, relax. That's a big blue right there. Come on, baby. Alright. Okay. You tangling my lines up. Come on, bro. Oh, I'm not gonna let you go. Oh, that's a big fish right there. Look at that fish. Look at that fish, guys. That's a big blue. That's the biggest blue. Oh my God. That's a big freaking blue. Look at that fish, guys. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Look at that fish, guys. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. I can even wrap around this fish right here. That's a big freaking blue right there. I got all my lines tangled up. And look at that. Look at the hook. Hook right on the side of the mouth. I didn't know I had this fish there. Tangle all my lines up. My goodness. What a mess. That's a big fish, yo. Okay. All right. Try to get him on hook there. All right. So I'm bleeding. He's bleeding. He got my hands right here, right there. Open my hand up. Have to take the pliers out. Oh. There you go. Now it's free. It's free. All right. Let's go. Look at that fish right there, guys. That's what you can catch right there. All right. Okay. Oh, he's trying to bite me. He definitely got my fingers. Shit, I got no lines on him. There he goes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for playing. I'll see you when you get bigger. Let's go.
All right, guys, there you go. That's 5 different methods that you can use to keep your chicken liver on the hook. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate that, guys. More people can reach the channel and the channel can grow. I have a bunch of different videos about bait, homemade bait and scents that you can use for catfishing. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you want to check those out. But with that said, guys, that's everything I have for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. That helps me reach more people and grow the channel. If you want to see more catfishing videos, please check out my playlist. I'm gonna try to leave some links in the description. And if you want to learn how to make your own bait at home for catfish, I have a video on that. If you want to learn how to make your own scent at home, I have another video of that. So please check those out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.